We're kind of trying to reimagine this. I want to take you through what I'm thinking. So this was April for me. I'm gonna package this up. This is my packaging. How exciting! And that's where I think Farrah is gonna help. This is the decal. This is our Autism Acceptance Rainbow. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina. I own and run my small business Made With Monday, where I primarily sell stickers, bookmarks, t-shirts, and now decals. What I do each week is just take you behind the scenes of what it looks like running my small business and everything that may come up. We have lots to cover this week and I'm excited. So let's get started. We're gonna start off today with my to-do list, which this week is definitely a little bit heftier on what I want to accomplish, and some of it may get done, some of it may not get done, but we will see what happens. Today we need to restock our magnetic bookmarks and bookmark holders. I use these when I sell any magnetic bookmarks, and we just had a bigger wholesale order for magnetic bookmarks. My stack is okay, but I would like to restock so that way if I do get a bigger order, I'm not scrambling for these inserts. I have June awarenesses designed, so currently I'm in the process of uploading them to Cricut Design Space, and that way we can go ahead and print all those off and get those started. I also need and want to look at May and plan out my social media, take you through that process. I had gotten a few requests after I mentioned it last time of just wanting to see my process. My social media following is not very big, but I do think that this at least helps me organize and get content out there. I think it's just important to continually post and have something out there. And this really just helps organize it and make it less stressful on me of what do I want to post now? That sort of thing. So I'm going to take you through that process this week. Kind of want to get your opinion and thoughts. I've been really thinking about reorganizing this room again, which if you've been here, we've done this a lot. I think I outgrow certain areas and then I want to move stuff and just really want this space to be everything I need on a weekly basis. I don't have to use it every day, but I would like it to be stuff that I'm using consistently. I'm trying to get ideas on how this can look, and I'm running into a few problems of what can go where in this tiny room. We also are currently making room we have a spare bedroom upstairs, which we have removed the spare bed and just kind of have it set up as an additional overflow storage for some of our stuff. We have sold on eBay before, so there's some eBay stuff up there. And then also there is just overflow of crafts. I have vinyl up there, iron-on, mugs, shirts are up there, and additional packing supplies, and really gonna try to utilize that space a little bit more. I've thought about putting the heat press up there because while I do make shirts, I probably make them maybe once a week, maybe 3 times a month. It's very minimum that we do get shirt orders. I don't have a lot of shirt content out there. It hasn't been a huge push for me because I do feel it's kind of a lot with having the designs on hand, but then also having the shirts on hand, and it's a lot of upfront costs that can be a little tricky. If you sell shirts, you know exactly what I'm talking about, that you don't want to have too much inventory on hand. How I currently do it is if I don't have the inventory, I will buy the shirt or the DTF transfer, and I just buy on demand if I don't have it in stock. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on that piece currently. We're kind of trying to reimagine this. I want to take you through what I'm thinking, but get your opinion too. You guys always have really great advice and suggestions, and I think just having another set of eyes on it, whether you're a business owner or crafter, we're just here for the fun of it, just to get your opinions and thoughts would be really helpful. Let me just show you my craft room. It's very messy right now. We are messy today. I want to show you so you can get an idea. This wall, what I'm thinking, right now I have the printer, the Cricut, a whole bunch of papers, And that's the shipping area. And that's kind of my shipping station too. I like having a shipping station. I do want to keep that. What my thought was, I feel like this area is just empty space. And I think we need to go up in height. I used to have those other shelving from IKEA here, but they did not hold my machines very well. Anytime my machine ran, the entire thing was shaking. It was like leaning to one side. They were not sturdy. So I'm thinking like a garage storage system, something super heavy duty to go in this area. The ones I've been looking at are about like 2 feet this way, so it'd bring us out to like here, which would be great. It would give me a lot of depth. And then they're about this length, if not a little bit longer than this. And they're like 5 tiers. And adjustables, which I think is great because some levels I may not need as much height as others. But my thought is this HP printer too, if you've been here, this is actually working again. So we're gonna continue to ride that out. But I'm still thinking about getting the sister printer of my Epson EcoTank. So this is the 8500. I'm thinking about getting the 8550, and that will give me more wider formats too, to expand if I want to in different printing material and stuff like that. I'm kind of thinking of getting that one too, but what would be on this shelf is then printer, the Cricut, another printer, that printer, probably my Rollo, which is my thermal printer, and then the paper would probably stay in this area too. So that was kind of my idea there. But then I need something for this corner, and I don't think I want to keep that there because I can't get access to the drawers. So I don't like it. I would like to move that over. And I like the shipping station. I like everything that's in there. It's been really helpful, but I'm just thinking of moving it because I can't get access to the drawers. So I need like either a corner piece or corner like desk. I know IKEA used to have them, which they don't anymore, which I'm bummed about. Or I like put a table wedged in there, something so I could still have surface area. Over here, I mean, I really like this desk how it is. I really like having it available from both sides. I like this setup, so I don't know if I necessarily want to change anything about this. Over here, so I'm thinking about putting the heat press upstairs, to be determined on that one. The Solo, that is my other cutting machine, and that has to stay there because it has to stay plugged into the computer. So wherever the computer goes, the Solo has to go next to it. Kind of stuck with that. I think I can move my punch needle stuff upstairs. I do have some other ideas for punch needles, so I'm not giving up on it yet. I have some cute ideas coming up. Hopefully that works out. That's kind of my ideas there. And then over here, you'll see all my sticker storage. And this is, again, another mess. I was telling Adam, like, the more I can maximize, like, the height in this room, so making stuff go as high as it can, but then also maximizing my work area surface, because I like having the shipping desk because I sometimes overflow into that area if I'm working on a craft and I need this big craft table because I use it. I mean, it is used to the max for sure. So I know I need like 2 workable, bigger areas. So the more surface workable area I can get, the better. I think I like the idea of the 5 tiers. Like, I think that would be smart just to like go up and have more storage that way. But let me know what you guys think about the corner, or if something just doesn't sound like it's a great idea, or if you can think of a way to maximize space in here better, let me know. Last week I didn't film. We have been through a lot of sicknesses this year. It has been kind of back to back. Sam had like a lingering cough for several months, like 2 months. It's actually better now, thank goodness. But he ended up having like several viruses back to back. And then one of them would be out, and then the next week another one would be out, and it would just like go in this rotation. And me and Jake were sick last week, and I was gonna try to fight through and film, but I was coughing a ton, and I was like, this is just not, I need to stop like trying to push myself unnecessarily. It's really not necessary. But I did get a lot of other stuff done because I was feeling okay. I just didn't sound great. I was able to get like all my stickers listed and got some other stuff done. I was able to like cut this entire stack of sticker backers, decal applications, we did this like 2 videos ago or something. I was able to get them all cut out. I still have to round the edges, but this is progress. I did dabble in another craft, which I'll show you. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I definitely have to like do more research, but I just did this on watching like 3 TikTok videos that weren't even like how to make this. I just went with it. I like watched the video and was like, I can do that, no problem. My decals that I have for cars, you can also put them on anything else. And I got a lot of smaller ones because I was kind of experimenting in either putting them on bookmarks or keychains or something else that we could sell. And this would have to be redone, so please don't touch it. But it's my first attempt. But this was a keychain I did with the Autism Acceptance Rainbow. And it's made with glitter and resin. And again, I'm not an expert on resin at all, but it was really fun. And I mean, it's like really sturdy and I love how it turned out. I think I just need to, I mean, there's a few things I need to do for it. And I clogged up the hole to put the keychain back there. So I really did a doozy on this one. And the surface area is a little scratchy. I didn't let stuff dry long enough. So there's like just several things that I didn't do right. But it was like a really great, and this needs to be contrasted better so you could see it better. But I thought it was a really fun project. It was a good start. I felt really good about it. Like anything, you need time to perfect a craft. This is something I could see in our future for sure, and offering like awareness keychains, but like a different spin on it and kind of make them a little bit more fun. But I think my next thought was to use, I think it's like a finer powder glitter, and you mix that with the resin and then you kind of like paint it on, and I think that would just be better. I literally used glitter I had. I was just throwing things against the wall. And then I got, which I thought were really cute, I saw these at Michael's, and I got these charms. They're awareness ribbon charms, but I thought that would be really cute to add to these. Like, so you have the, and I might make this smaller because this is really big, but you could add a charm to it so that way it looks, I think it'll just look really cute to have the awareness ribbon charm on top of the keychain. Let me know what you guys think. And last week we did have the decal launch. That's also what I was doing when I was not feeling good, as I got all the decals up, and that went good. I sold 4, which is more than I expected, and I was really happy with that. It's getting a lot of traction on Etsy, which has been great. We've gotten traction from other businesses wanting us to create them for them. I think it's just we're moving with them. We're gonna see what happens, like I mentioned. But I was happy to see some of them go. A lot of them are getting favorited on Etsy, which is always good. And there's hoping that they can continue to do well. And I feel like with Etsy, you have to give it several months for it to like really work in the algorithm. For sure, by fall, we'll get some maybe more traction. And thoughts on how that's going, or if it will be something we continue or not. I just think you have to give some of this stuff like a solid year to see how it cycles, to see how it does. And then you can kind of know like, okay, this was a miss. I know I've talked with a few people too about magnets, which I'm still definitely thinking about and kind of pursuing those options too. Wow, that was a long-winded intro. Thank you for sticking with me. We are gonna get to work now, but I just feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Wanted to fill you in on what I'm thinking and just kind of like what's been going on. Let's get started with the magnetic bookmark packaging and get that taken care of. I'm gonna do 5 sheets of both. I have one that says magnetic bookmark. That's when I only sell 1 bookmark. And then for my pairs, it says magnetic bookmarks with the S. So we're gonna do 5 sets of each of them. So that'll end up being 20 of each. And we're gonna get that done today. Those take a little bit more time because it's a process with the printing and then the cutting on the Cricut, but I think we can get moving on some of this and get it going. And then we'll be able to see what kind of time we have left for the day. I always mean to show this to you guys too, and I never have it like the package opens. This is perfect. So this is the cardstock that I use, and this is from Walmart. It's the Pen & Gear brand, and you can get it online. Find it in store. It's in the home office area, and I have had great success with this. Since I've been doing this though, the price went up by like $3, which is still isn't bad because it's 150 pieces. But I use this for all my thank you inserts, my decal applications, instructions, my sticker backers, my magnetic bookmark backers. Like honestly, all my packaging I use this for. It's $8, I think it's about. It's exactly what I need. And if you can find something cheaper, let me know that you love. But this has been, I haven't had a problem. I couldn't find it for a small period of time, which did worry me, but I ended up finding it, so it was fine. But if you find something cheaper than $8 for 150 sheets, let me know, because I'm definitely interested in and always open to trying new things, but that one's worked for me so far. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm probably gonna do 2 at a time just to get these printed out and cut. So it'll be a little kind of crazy back and forth, but we'll get it done and we can move on to the next thing then. Able to go ahead and get those done. It actually took me way less time than I thought it would. So we have 20 of the magnetic bookmark packaging and then 20 of the magnetic bookmarks packaging. Oop, that's upside down. But you get the point. While I was doing that, I actually went ahead and printed up some of more. Even though I have a huge stack going right now, I really think it's helpful for me to have a stack of my sticker backers and my thank you inserts on hand at all times. And the reason being is if sometimes like I'll have a hard time concentrating or just not really into the tasks that I have to do. And if I need a break, this is a perfect mindless break where I can go ahead and turn on one of my shows and just kind of zone out and cut. So I do like having this on hand so that way I can still be productive. Just in those moments where I'm like, I'm not feeling creative and maybe it was a design day or maybe I've been editing the vlog for like an hour or two and I just need to step aside and take a break. This is like the perfect things for me to do that take no effort and I get to watch one of my favorite shows. So it just really helps. And I am looking for more recommendations on series. I'm kind of caught up on like all my stuff. So I'm definitely interested in any new series and old series that you absolutely love. I would love to get into something new. So definitely comment below because I'm always interested in looking for new series to just watch. What we are gonna do now is actually do my May plan and also set some May goals. I did not set any goals in April. I really just didn't have the time, I guess. And I do feel when I have goals set up for the month that I am just more productive. I have something that I'm aiming towards and that has really helped me. That is something that I want to do. And we're gonna also go ahead and set up my May calendar and get that done too. Okay, I'm gonna try to show this so you can get kind of a feel. So this was April for me, and what I kind of did or how I planned this was I went ahead and looked up different awarenesses for the month, different things that would coincide with my shop and included them in here. I knew in April I really wanted to advertise Mother's Day, with Mother's Day being in May, and really kind of ramp up that showcasing of different things. I definitely dropped the ball though. In April I should be, and I'm going to write a note to myself here, but in April, I really should be promoting nurses and teacher appreciation because that's in early May, and I kind of missed that. I'm going to try to add a few things like this week, but I kind of dropped the ball in that area. Again, this is the first year I've been really like looking at my months, trying to add different things on different dates and really just showcasing those things. I know it's probably a little bit easier the way I do this because I have like a bunch of different awarenesses. So we're going to be showcasing those every month and things like that, but really looking ahead to whatever you sell. So if you sell more holiday-ish stuff and Easter stuff like the month before, you'd really, or even 2 months before, you'd really want to drive home those products and showcasing them in different ways. And that's really how I do my social media, is how can I show everybody things that I offer. And one of the big ones I think helps is packing orders and doing videos on that. And then also showcasing videos of customer reviews. I think that's another way where people can be like, oh wow, I didn't know you had those, or do you have this too? And just kind of give you an idea of the different things I do have. And then also showcasing how happy people have been purchasing my products. Those are two of the big things. And then also making stuff. So showcasing you hand making your items, or it could be restocking your items. Anything you're doing in your office, I think, can be showcased, whether you're making shirts, things like that. And if you are a shirt shop, you could have, I'm sure there's like a t-shirt day. You know what I mean? There's so many different days. Like, I didn't know there was a sticker day in January. So that was one I learned about this year. And I was like, well, next year I'm going to be really prepared for sticker day. Just really looking at the different things that you sell in your shop. On April 26th, this is an example, April 26th is Independent Bookstore Day. So if you sell bookish items, you could really look into the different book days. You can really play those different things up. And I think what helps too is, for the most part on Tuesdays, I try to do reviews, or Wednesdays. I think I did Wednesdays in April. I try to do reviews. And then I try to pack orders on Sunday. And then on Monday, I talk about my YouTube channel. And then on, so I have kind of like a theme somewhat going in my planning. But then I really drive it home with plucking in those different days and awareness days, or whatever it may be. There's donut days, and maybe you sell a product with a donut on it, and you could showcase that. It's interesting what you can do, and really just try to think outside the box, I think, has helped me. But organizing it in the beginning of the month and starting fresh, I think, is so important. So in this column of my notebook, and this notebook I got from Target, in this side here, I list out all the awarenesses that happen in May. And then I'm also starting to add any dates that I know of. And some of these I don't know till after the fact, and I see it like all over social media, and I'm like, well, it's good to know that it was social work day and I totally missed it. But I write it down for next year, because I'll take this planner and then write all that into a new planner and have that kept away. I might type it up, honestly, so that way I just have like a clean running list, but we'll see. But for right now, it's all written out. And then there's also, like, in May is the Speech, Language, and Hearing Month. So we'll kind of showcase our SLP stickers. There's Teacher Appreciation Week in May, which is also the same week as National Nurses Week. So those kind of overlap, and those are big stickers in our shop. So that's kind of, I totally missed that, but it's okay. We're just going to talk about those that week. I'll probably do some making of nurse stickers that week and just really showcasing those. And then also I will want to this month really emphasize end of the year gifts. I have a lot of teacher stickers, and those are kind of, I've put them together in little packets that you can give teachers of like 6 stickers, and which make a really great gift. So I have those as options, and then also different therapists and things like that you may have if your child is receiving services at school that you could give as a gift. And also Father's Day will happen in June. So I'll showcase our dad stickers. We have sports stickers, a few different funny stickers, and then some personalized stickers too for dad. That's kind of how I'll be planning this month. So to start, I will go ahead and find my dates and make sure that that's what I'm talking about that month. So in the month of May, I always start off the first with one post that has all the awarenesses for that month, and it says a little bit about each awareness. So we'll do that on May 1st. So it'll be the May awarenesses, and I've been doing that every May 1st, and then I do another one probably this week of a variety of our May stickers too. May 3rd is, and I'm going to probably say this wrong, it's ankylosing spondylitis. So since the day is in the month that the awareness is, that will cover me showcasing that sticker. Cry Do Chat is also It's May 5th. And normally everything else I will do in pencil, just so in case I need to switch it up, I can. But since these are the specific days, these are hard, it has to happen. Lupus Awareness Day is May 10th. May 12th is Fibro. Mother's Day. So those are our big days that I had to plug in. And then everything else, I'll write in pencil because it can be moved around for sure. Nothing has to be like hard in stone. And this month, honestly, I have slipped up a little bit and haven't posted as much as I would like to. So one of my goals for May is going to be posting every day, at least once a day. Sometimes I like to post twice a day if I can make it work. On every Wednesday of next month, I'm going to go ahead and do customer reviews and post about them. I get these customer reviews from Etsy and I just put them into a Canva template and then include the picture and whatever the customer had written. On Mondays, I hope to always have a YouTube video come out on Mondays, so I like to schedule that as my social media for the day. And normally I just do a post on Instagram and TikTok that I have a new YouTube video. So I like to do that on Mondays. As you can see here, I just kind of like fill things in. Some days I'll end up just leaving blank as like a cushion, or we can put something else there. That typically works too. I'll probably do our May awarenesses on May 6th. And this is a complete video where I do a voiceover talking about our May awarenesses and just really showcasing those. And then for the most part, I just go down the line. If I know some colors are kind of the same, I like to split them up in weeks. So that way you're not seeing like all my green stickers at once. I think we're gonna do EDS on the 8th. We're just gonna go down the line here because all these are zebra prints. And it's Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, hypermobility spectrum disorder, and then hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos. I might do a teacher appreciation on this day. Either way, it starts on the 5th, but I already have like 2 videos going on the 5th, so I think I'm gonna do it on this day, on Sunday the 4th, and just talk about how it's coming up. And then this is nurses, so I think I'm gonna plug it in there. So we'll have 2 that week. Let's do SLP this day, school staff on this day. Do more teachers here. More teacher gifts. Ooh, Father's Day. We'll do sports and Father's Day custom and Father's Day funny. I'll probably do another teacher gifts down here, and then that's probably gonna be it. Okay, so we still have celiac disease to do in here, so we'll do that here. And mental health month in May, or mental health awareness. And those are both green. Rheumatoid arthritis, and this is where we might end up having to bulk up a little bit, but we actually only have 2 more left. So rheumatoid arthritis and borderline personality disorder, we could probably do them right here. Let's do rheumatoid arthritis, borderline. So as you can see, I'm actually not gonna fill in some of these dates. Those will be used for like pack and order, or if I decide to do a like let's make a sticker type things, and that kind of gives me some room. And again, I did this in pencil in case another day comes up that I forgot, or I do a new May awareness sticker because someone mentions it, that May is the awareness month for something and I want to get it out right away. That's kind of what that looks like. And again, my social media is not great, but I do feel that my organization and how I make sure I'm posting every day is helpful. And I do want to improve on social media and getting involved in like trends and stuff. But for the most part, this is like what keeps me accountable and consistent. And I think that that really helps a lot. That's my suggestions for social media and how I plan it. Another thing I will be doing this week is taking pictures of my social media for May and showcasing those different awarenesses. I normally do a big photo across my table of every awareness sticker that occurs in May, and I was prepped to do that. However, I actually just sold 2 of them and I only made 1 copy of those, so I have to print off some, which is a great problem to have. but it just was not something I was expecting. So I will have to restock those and several other stickers. I'm gonna set up a sticker restock, and how I've been doing this, and it's actually helped a lot, is I have a specific file in Cricut that just says restocks. And I normally just dump any sticker that needs to be restocked, let Cricut do its thing, and then I just go ahead and print all those out. And that just made the process really easy for me to do sticker restocks, because sometimes I get overwhelmed and I only do like 2 at a time, and it's just easier if I just focus and just do them all. And that's been working for me. So I have those 2 ones that sold today. I have a new sticker that I had to adjust that needs to be done. Let's start with that first. Those restocks done, which always feels good. And while I was in the middle of printing the stickers, we got an order for a custom ribbon sticker for CKD awareness. This is our 2.5-inch sticker. It's the smallest size we offer, and we only offer them in the custom option. It's not one that I regularly stock. However, if you just wanted an awareness ribbon without a name attached to it, you can order it in any size and have that as a custom option for you. So that's great. And all of our awarenesses are rolling out this year with this option. Some of them don't have it yet, but they will very soon. I'm getting caught up on all of them as we hit each month. I think this week we'll be able to print off June awarenesses. I'm hoping by Thursday. And then in May, I'm hoping to get to July and maybe August awarenesses. We'll see what those awarenesses look like. I'm gonna set goals. I think I'm gonna really look at them tonight so we could go over them tomorrow, because that is something I want to talk about. I mean, April's almost over, just crazy, and it'll be May. This year has flown by. It's been a crazy year, but it's flying by and it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna package this up. This is my packaging that I use. What? We got a bear order. Oh my gosh. It's a 60 item order. Oh, I love it. It's so many of our awareness ones. It's cervical cancer and breast cancer ones. That's so exciting. I think it's at a medical center. How exciting. And that's where I think Fair is gonna help, is like those boutiques in the medical centers and stuff for my awareness ones, but that's so exciting. And it's going to Maryland. Yeah, they ordered 6 of like my breast cancer and cervical cancer ones. Ooh, I love that. I really should. I don't even have a lot of cancer ones in my shop. Honestly, I just have breast cancer and cervical cancer. A lot of them are like diseases that I've really focused on, but I probably should expand more into the cancers too. I just haven't done it yet. I'm really enjoying Fair. I think I've had an order each. I think there's 1 week I did not have an order on Fair, but total I've had 6 orders on Fair. To hit 3 more orders, and then I can be qualified as top shop for July on Fair, which is awesome. I've been still trying. I think I have like a week to ship these out, but I've been really trying to do it next day or next 2 days is like kind of what I've been working towards, and it's been working. And it's always exciting when we catch it on the vlog. So yay. I really like wholesale orders. So this is my packaging. Like I mentioned, I always include one of my thank you cards, which shows you a QR code, which you can then be directed to all my links. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm honestly getting better about posting in Instagram stories. So that is where you'll find like the latest information and all that. So here's my plug to follow me on Instagram. And TikTok I have been trying to get more involved in, but TikTok is making me nervous still because I feel like we still don't know what's happening with TikTok. And I think once that gets solidified, I'll feel more comfortable like doing more TikTok shop and stuff. I still get an order probably like one a month from TikTok shop, but I haven't put any new stuff on there. It's just some random stuff is up there and it's not upkept, like out of stock considered. So I have to like restock those. And it's just, I haven't really been like putting a lot of time and energy into TikTok shop because we just don't know. So most of my energy is on Etsy, our website, and Faire as far as selling platforms. And then in regards to social media, I just really focus on YouTube and Instagram. I mean, YouTube is definitely my primary, but I just think YouTube's more personable and we get to chat more. These all go into the packaging and I have my envelopes, which I have different stamps now, and I do the Happy Mail and You Are Pretty Awesome envelopes are the ones that I use currently. I ended up doing all those last month, I think it was. I did like all 200 when I ordered new ones. And I always write a personalized thank you note on the back because honestly, every order, no matter how big or how small, like means so much to me. And it's just getting me closer and closer to making my small business dreams come true. I love doing this. I have had a blast doing this for over a year, and it's something I'm like really passionate about, and I love creating and designing new stickers, and I love everything about owning this small business. And ideally, the goal when we started was for by the time Ben goes to kindergarten, so by the time all 3 boys would be full day, that's kind of like my point of either I get a job or if this is creating enough income that it makes more sense for me to continue this. That is the hope. That's what we're hoping for. I've always wanted to own my own business for, I don't know, as long as I can remember. It's always been something I've wanted to do, and I've done different things along the way and have tried different avenues out. I used to make beaded bracelets, hand beaded bracelets and necklaces, and sell them in my grandma's antique shop when I was younger. So that gets us to 1,238 orders. My goal for this year is to hit 2,000. So I think we're on track and moving towards that goal. So that would be by the end of the year, December 31st, to hit 2,000 orders. And then my goal for sales on Etsy is 3,000, and I think we're at almost 1,600. So we're moving along on that goal too. We'll see what happens. So much can happen in a small amount of time. I never lose hope and always just keep pushing forward. Day. We got so much done. We got sticker restocks, we got May social media planning, and I got all the social media stickers and videos done for the month of May, which is fantastic. I still have to work on the specialty ones like school ones, Father's Day, all those, but I got the awareness done, which is great. And this is going to be a to-do. Tomorrow is to put all my stickers back, and we will have lots more to do, so stay tuned. Welcome to Wednesday. I'm off a week this week because I started a day later, and I wanted to showcase my shirt. This is from Printing in the Rain. It's for all Vermont small businesses that she's been in contact with. And a lot of my small business friends are from Vermont and are on this shirt, so I just really was excited about it. So I bought it to represent all of them too. It's been fun to meet other small businesses in other states and just connecting and networking and all those things. But a lot of my first wholesale orders are from Vermont. Went and dropped off that wholesale order today. I did sell another decal yesterday too. It was our autism acceptance ribbon one. I was so excited to get another decal order. I'm very excited about the decal, so it was really great to see that happen. This is an exciting day. I went to the post office and I got mail. I've never gotten mail to my P.O. box. This is from Deb. She is a YouTube subscriber and she's also ordered from me before. She found me, I think she found me for my bookmark. And yes, this is what she sent me. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh. So it's from Deb's Body Jewelry and More. Oh, this is so pretty. I love her insert, first of all. The packaging for this is so nice. I'm going to show that. That is a beautiful job with the packaging. And it's got her store here. It's debsonline.store. This bookmark came out so good. I love it. This is so pretty. So you can see. She did such a good job. I love it, and it's such good quality. I helped her through the video, but then we kind of communicated back and forth on some other questions, but she did a great job on the bookmark. This is so exciting. So excited to get mail and thankful for that bookmark. Everything looks so good. That was really exciting to see her finished product from watching my video, and I love that so much. Now that the fun stuff and my excitement is out of the way, we are actually going to update my sales map. We got one more state down. We got Hawaii. So we just have one state left, which is Alaska. And this is something that I started last year when I opened my small business. Just a fun way to see where in the United States my stickers were going. And last year I got every state but Delaware. And so I decided in 2025 I was going to start over and start fresh. And this is where we are as of April 23rd. We just have one state to go, which is Alaska. If you want a copy of this, I can send me or comment below or email me, send me a message on Instagram, wherever it may be, and I will send you a copy. You can then plug it into Canva, add your logo, and I did like 2025 up here. You can do something fun with it. It's really just been fun to see where my stickers have gone. I am gonna do a one for my wholesale orders, and I kind of want to like pin or mark where we are at across the United States, but I want to do it on a bigger sheet of paper. So my thought is if I get the bigger printer, I can do a bigger sheet and do a bigger map, and then like hang that up somewhere in here that we can then mark where we're wholesaling at, which I think would be really fun, because I think we're actually in like 6 different states at this point. Just from fair in Vermont, we're at different craft fairs, so that's fun. In wholesale for fair, it would just be really cool to see like where we are at. And I think that would be fun and another motivating thing to watch our stickers just go across the United States. We're gonna update this right now. I always take a video for social media, and sometimes I feel when I do that and post that, I get another state that I haven't had, so maybe we'll get Alaska after this. Who knows? We'll see. I did get one Alaska order last year, and I think that was over the summer, so maybe that will happen again. I'm hoping by June. So like in a month and a half, we'll have Alaska. Would be awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and color this map in. Next up, we are gonna go ahead and work on putting some of these stickers away. This is a hefty batch of stickers that just need to get put away, and so they're just another thing off my to-do list. We're gonna go ahead and take care of this and then go from there. Those are complete and put away. I have a small stack of ones that I decided to redo and need to photograph, but I'm gonna wait on those until I do this next big batch of ones that I just created. So I have several different awarenesses that I just created, and I just need to upload them to Cricut and get them prepped and ready to print. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and work on right now. And that way, hopefully either later today or for sure tomorrow, we'll be able to print all these new ones that I created. So I'm gonna do that, eat lunch, do those sort of things, and I should be back later today. All right, I am back. And what I wanted to do, because I mentioned this yesterday, that I would be talking about my goals, because I set goals in March and I felt like that really helped keep me on target, and I want to do that again for May because I didn't set any goals this month, and I think setting goals definitely helps. I had set business goals in the beginning of the year and I just went and looked at them, and I'm really on track for everything I wanted to accomplish, including order totals, sales on Etsy, listings, awarenesses, and all those things. I'm like really on track to hit those goals. After the awarenesses I'm working on right now, we'll be at like 63 awarenesses in the shop, which is amazing. My goal is 75 by the end of the year, so I think we're on target to hit it. We're on track for social media. It could be better, and definitely trying to up my numbers, especially on Instagram and YouTube. So I'm really just trying to hit some social media goals that I put out there. But again, orders, social media are all out of my control. What I can do though is continue to post consistently. So my goal for May is to post daily. Plus, I want to get 10 posts out a day. They can be posts or reels. My thought is then that's doing 2 a day for like 3 days out of the week. Definitely think that that's possible, and it'll get me really back in the habit of posting and being consistent. We mapped out my social media, so there really shouldn't be an issue with hitting that. And there's some things I need to add to that too, so I really think I can do it. I'm really on track with my sales and orders. That is looking very good and actually ahead of schedule, so that's fantastic, especially since first quarter is typically the slowest, so feel very confident in that area. I plan on getting June awareness stickers done, and we're gonna have those done in May. I wanna have July awareness stickers done in May, and also several cancer stickers that after I got that wholesale order yesterday, really got me thinking of how I should spread into cancer awarenesses more. So I have several lined up that I'm gonna start working on, and I hope to work on them like this weekend, next week, and get that taken care of. We'll get June awarenesses done, then we'll work on cancer, then we'll work on July, and hopefully have all July posted by the end of May is my goal. I mean, that'd be a fantastic place to be in, because my goal is to have all my awarenesses done by August this year. The two things that on my checklist that are like what my goals were for the entire year that I'm still kind of missing and is a little outstanding is one additional new product. That could be the resin keychains I'm working on. It could be, I guess I could put the decals on mugs. I had talked about doing that, so that could be a tip. I've already had mugs though, so I don't know if I would count that as an extra one. Punch needle, which I still want to work on. I'm kind of hoping once I get through May, I'll have a little bit more time to get into that a little bit more. I have so many ideas in such little time, but it's definitely something I want to try out again. I am still thinking along the lines of coasters, but even making punch needle keychains or magnets. Magnets is another one that I have been thinking about, and cutting them with my Cricut. I just could not get how I wanted them to look correctly. Maybe something that I still venture into. I think that's all of them. I mean, I'm excited for all these options. So there's definitely a few different ones on the table, and I'm really going to be pushing the next month or so for us to start experimenting more, and that will be something that I'll show on the blog too, and just take you along with that journey with me and trial and error and how that kind of looks, because obviously I wasn't recording when I was trial and erroring stickers, but it took me a long time to find the right things that worked for me. Same thing with bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks, all this stuff takes time. Now that I am recording more and showing more of that, it is definitely something that we'll be able to kind of like troubleshoot together, and then you can really see what that looks like. I think the last thing was to get 2 newsletters out. I do want to increase my subscribers. It's a little lower than I want, but I also don't like broadcast that on social media enough, I don't think, and I really need to push that more too. So I do have a VIP list where I will be emailing about 1 to 2 times a month is my goal. And I'm going to try to actually email this week, set up an email, because I want to show off the decals. I haven't even gotten to like tell everybody about them. I want to get a email going this week, and then we're going to try for 2 in May. I'm gonna put that on that calendar that I have, so that way I can really start focusing in on that. But ideally, I would probably use 1 newsletter to post that June awarenesses are up, and then 1 to post about the new cancer stickers and awareness stickers up. I'm gonna do those 2 separate things too, but feeling good about everything and really happy to review and reflect on my goals and see where we're actually at. Do the things that I can control, right? I can't control on how many orders I get, but I can control on how many products I put out, how many different products I put out. And again, for social media, I can't control how many people follow me, but I can control how much content I am putting out there. And try to dabble in different forms of content. We'll kind of see how all this goes. I always ask this too, if there's anything ever that you're like, I would love to see this more in depth, or can you share this process with me? I am an open book, very happy to go into anything you would like in detail and showcase that. So always ask, I'm very happy to add those things in each week and kind of give some more information. I really like to add a bit of variety to the vlog, because I think sometimes it's like I make stickers, I pack orders. That's just kind of what it looks like, but that is what my day-to-day looks like. But I also try to add in different things that I'm like, wow, this would be good for the vlog, to try to add something new. What I need to print off, I got an order, I don't know if I mentioned this, I got an order for 2 of our custom but school bus driver stickers, which are honestly really great, and I've seen people use them for stickers to put on seat assignments for kids on school buses. And then also I've seen school bus drivers take them and use them, either put it on their clipboard, on their window for, you know, school bus, so everyone knows who the driver is and stuff, which is just so many fun different things you could do. Or if your kid just loves school buses, you can get a sticker. We're gonna do that customization today. They go from size, I think it's 3" all the way up to 8", and these are 2 8" ones. Those are big ones. There'll be 1 sticker per sheet. So we're gonna do that custom, and then I should be able to ship that out today. So we'll get started on that. Stickers are done. They are our biggest size ones, and I will go ahead and place them in 1 cellophane bag. It's my bigger one that I have. I have a few different size, honestly, cellophane bags. They all have their purpose, but this is definitely for my bigger stickers, and it fits nicely in there. For these ones, they go in these rigid mailers. They like honestly fit perfectly in here, but this then just helps make sure they don't get bent and stuff like that along the way. And as always, I have my thank you note and the customer receipt from Etsy. While I was filming all the sticker stuff, we got another order for our Changing Lives One Session at a Time sticker, and I'll be packaging that one up too, and that will kind of be it for today. I'm gonna still work on setting up those stickers so tomorrow we can go ahead and have a sticker making palooza of our June awarenesses, and then hopefully then next week we can start working on some other things in the meantime. Got a lot done today and yesterday. It feels really good to be back and getting stuff done. Yeah, it's hard when you're sick and you are like down for the count and doing bare minimum when you have all these ideas and things you want to do. I think it's harder when you're sick too, because it's like if I'm gonna take like a week off filming and focus solely on something else, like I want to be something like super productive. It happens, and hopefully we're through sicknesses. It's so much warmer here now, so I'm hoping that we are through our sicknesses until fall. That would be amazing. That's where I'm gonna leave us today. I'm gonna finish wrapping this up and then I gotta get going. But I will be back with hopefully more and sticker stuff tomorrow. Hello and welcome to Thursday. What we are gonna get to do today is actually make those stickers that I have had designed. They're all my June awarenesses. So my plan is to print those off today and hopefully get the start of them getting up on my website next week would be the plan. I tend to, once stickers are designed, I feel it takes almost about 2 weeks to get up to my website, depending on how many I did and what the quantity of new stickers I am releasing. We'll start that process then today, and then hopefully by the end of next week's vlog, we'll have them up. But before we get into that, there's actually a shelving unit that Adam sent me this weekend, and it's from Costco, and it's similar to ones that I've been looking at because I want something very sturdy, like garage shelving unit, because I want it to be able to stand up tall, not shake. I don't care what it looks like. Of course, a lot of my stuff in here is white, but I really don't care if it's white or not. That can be painted, that can be adjusted. It's not a big deal. But it's significantly cheaper than the one I have in my cart from Amazon, and it's the same exact thing. I think it's like $130 cheaper. And I feel like Costco has some quality stuff, so I don't think it's something I want to like sleep on. So what I had done is I just pulled this shelf that I have here forward to get an idea of how far out that shelf would stick, because it's 2 feet wide, or 2 feet depth. I like that because right now my printer is not fully on the shelf it's on, my Cricut's not either, and that would give them more space this way too, and then also allow me to stack stuff behind some other stuff and just give me, it would be a really great, I think, shelving unit. So what I want to do to get an idea of just how it would feel, I'm going to leave this push forward. I'm going to move my shipping station over here to right behind me and then push this table over just to get an idea of how it would feel having that big shelf there, what the space would feel like. And then I think I'll feel more comfortable or confident executing on that. I feel like shelving can be so useful anywhere. So I mean, if it didn't work out, I think it would be okay. Because at first I was gonna try to like orchestrate the entire room and how I wanna make stuff work. But I think I just need to start off slow, start off with this area, see how that feels, because then I'll be able to see what is still necessary or not in the other areas of the room. Let's kind of move this stuff around first, and then we're gonna jump into sticker making. I have all those stickers prepped and ready, so once I get this moved out, I think we'll start sticker making, and then I can kind of shift stuff over. But let's get started with that first. I just turned the camera off and we got another decal order. This is making me so happy because I feel like this was such a risk that I haven't done yet, like a really kind of put yourself out there risk, and I'm just so excited. It was our Autism Acceptance Rainbow, and they ordered the 5-inch. So I think having the variety has helped, because I've sold several 6 inches, a 5-inch, and a 4-inch. So I think people are finding the right one that works for them. Oh, I'm so excited. And I just put these, not all of them are up yet, but I'm putting them up on Faire. And I know I talked about this yesterday on if I like increase my wait time or what I do there, but I just put what I have on hand for now on Faire. And I am going to be probably ordering more next week because there's a few other designs I want to add to the decals, and then also order ones that we've been selling and maybe order a few extras of some just to keep a little bit heavier stock on hand. But that makes me so happy and excited. If you have any requests or stickers that you would love to see as decals that I have, please comment below. Let me know. I would be more than happy to add those to my collection and to get those out there. So please, like, don't be shy. Like, let me know which ones you love, what stickers you would love to see as decals, because this is something I'm very excited about. Sorry, I got sidetracked, but we're gonna move this real quick. Found this and I have to show you guys this. So me and Adam made this in the very beginning. It must have been July. This was our last updated of last year. So this is our order number is 149. And then like May, I don't know, maybe it wasn't, I don't know when it was, but May 80 autoimmune disease awareness mom, personalized, and I wrote bookmarks. And I wanted to do faux leather bookmarks, which I still have it, but I have never done it. And then my autoimmune disease magnets, which I still haven't done. My goal list was to get a TV in here, but I actually just started using my iPad, and that's been perfect. An Epson 855, which I have the 8500, and the 855 is the one I'm getting next, so that's crazy. And then Shopify counter, which I would love one of those. Ooh, we got an order. One of our clinical nurse stickers. It's just, I mean, it's just funny to see like where everything is. But again, Shopify, if it combined Shopify and Etsy, I would have bought it a long time ago. But anyways, so review shipping, costs for stickers, bookmarks, mugs. And then these are like our order totals. So at that time, our highest number of stickers in an order was 57. Our highest order was 137. The most days in a row that we had selling stickers was 8. There was a time period where I would like try to beat my last number too. And our highest day was $140, which is so crazy. It's come so far. I feel like I need to take a picture of this because it's like so funny to see like where, oh! This is my problem. I have cracked that phone twice today. Ugh. I drop my phone way too much. This is what happens to me all the time. I'm glad I caught it on camera. This is so cool to see and just see how far we've come and seeing those numbers. Like, it's amazing how far we have come. I'm so proud of all of it and just really excited to see like where we go. It's been so good. I think this feels okay. I think that because I could move this down a little bit more and move some more things out, that printer over there would go on the shelf. The Rollo printer would go on the shelf. And then that would basically just be shipping and maybe sticker storage, and that would give us a little bit more room down here. Maybe I can find something that would just fit better over here. I think I'm gonna keep this out just so I can get an idea for it instead of pushing it back in to just see how this setup would feel. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, but let's start making those stickers and getting that done. the last of the stickers are cutting up. I don't mind this area. I just feel like this is kind of in the way the shipping thing might still reconfigure a little bit. I'm not sold on this yet. So we'll see, but I'm glad I'm trying this out to see what's gonna work best. In the meantime, we did get another order. So we have 3 sticker orders going out. This is for Changing Lives One Session at a Time, which is great for a counselor, therapist, OT, PT, SLP, all those fun things. This is the Women's Health Nurse Practitioner sticker. And then this is our Clinical Nurse Specialist Retro Wave sticker. We have a few different variations of that one specifically. And then this is the decal. This is our Autism Acceptance Rainbow. I'm gonna do our Autism Awareness Rainbow decal and ribbon for the next go round, but I'm still coming up with a list. So again, if there's any stickers that you're like, that would be a great decal, let me know your thoughts. I love getting everyone else's opinion and getting some guidance too, because that's definitely very helpful. And then in every decal order, it comes with application instructions and a alcohol pad so you can clean the surface to make sure it really sticks good. They stick very well without the alcohol pad, but I think it's always a nice touch. And then also it comes with a felt squeegee that has our logo and website on it. If you're down the road and you're like, where did I get those decals from? We have our website. So I like to try to brand when I can and just remind people that we're here. The 5-inch one. And I'm gonna go ahead and package all these things up. As always, I always write a personalized thank you note because I truly appreciate each and every order, no matter how big or how small. What I'm gonna do next with the stickers is I'm gonna lay them all out for you so we can see big scope what we did and the stickers that we got done. Here are all the stickers that we did today. So I feel like this is a smaller stack than what I've been doing lately. But these ones are the Myasthenia Gravis Awareness. And I did 2 ribbons, 1 customizable, 1 regular, then with a ribbon, flower, butterflies, butterfly, rainbow, and sunflower. Love how those come out. And then I did the Alzheimer's Disease Awareness and Warrior stickers. Got a nice variety there. I love how these scoliosis ribbons came out with doing the vertebrae on there. I just think they looked so good. Very happy with those. And then we did the aphasia awareness stickers, and that's the ribbons and all of those. And then post-traumatic stress disorder, this is a newer awareness to my shop, so I really didn't have any that I needed to update or wanted to like transfer over to like kind of the new style I'm going towards. So I just had to do 2 updates. Very simple. I will still have the other ribbon, it's just PTSD, and then this one spells it out, post-traumatic stress disorder awareness. I think that all these came out wonderful and I'm excited. Once again, we got a ton done and really excited to have these June awarenesses like already completed. Again, I'll be working on photos next, uploading them to my computer, and then to Etsy and Shopify, Faire, uploading them to all the platforms so that way they are available. I will be also working on designing some cancer awareness stickers. I think I have about 6 I want to get started on. So hopefully, if we don't get to cut them at the end of next week, it'll be the following week. But really think we're doing great on those, moving forward, and that's key. Again, it was another very productive and got a lot done week. We will see what I decide over the weekend about this room. I'm gonna have Adam look at it too and give me some insight. But if you have any suggestions or ways I can make this a little bit more functional, definitely all ears. I think it's just finding storage that makes sense and making sure everything has a home because it gets a little crazy around here. I did order a organizer for my shipping supplies for my decals because a lot of things go into those and I want to keep it nice and organized because right now it's all over the place. So I figured that would be a very good for step 2, but lots done this week. Already have a hefty to-do list for next week, but I think it was a really great week. So I'm really glad we were able to share that and go along for the ride once again. So thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, it honestly, you have no idea how much it means to me to sit here and watch my videos. I truly appreciate it. And if there's ever content that you would like to see, or for me to go over something in more detail, please comment below. I'm totally more than happy to explain a process, talk about things. I love sharing these things. So definitely let me know. Thank you again. And I will go ahead and see you next week.